USJ-R as they take the first blood.
And yun ang big on this on Leren, providing again so much of that damage. Alam na niya na oh, I have wild charge and you're super low. Chas, medyo a little bit disrespectful here, knowing that you're level 3 and then you're still not in the prime fight to fight even the roam here.
Leren for 23 gets spotted out here, gets smashed today Sama or sa Fighter of Heaven, pero mukhang walang damage dito from the tanky members of USJ-R to safely take down the red buff dito from Chas.
And yun nga, they are really capitalizing talaga USJ-R on the small mistakes, small spaces here, providing those small leads, turning into massive gold blooms here. Again, ito look at Zayed already zoning out two of the with Zezi for easy pala for 23 and Super K having to always shadow talaga Super K because they know ito talaga yung critical engage nila dito to break open this game and make it theirs. And yun nga, 7 seconds till the next objective, to the next turtle here, and it looks like it's going to be the bottom lane turret muna yung kukunin here before they make their position sa turtle.
Yes, and it looks like it is gonna be taken down as BC just give it up with nothing to fight for it. I think they understand that they're at the back foot dito. Hades is here to try and provide vision for his team, pero nothing that Chas can really do and take this down. Instead, by Iggy will find a kill on towards Chas. He falls down under the turret as well, but the tonic charge will be enough to take down Shunix as well. Too easy for 23. That'll smash. Celeborge will take the turtle. Too easy for 23. He's gonna be able to walk away with 1 HP. Leren tries to tank just under the turret here for Hades. It's gonna be very difficult for you, BC here, USJ-R. It's a huge advantage.
And yun nga, Chas being targeted down here, making sure na hindi siya nakakapag-scale dito, and even despite so much of the rest of Benedicto trying to cover for it, it's still, the damage is already there with already Ban Iggy with that War Axe already not providing just like the tankiness, but also the damage to really break open this game. And yun nga, the gold lead is now ballooning now to a 3K. What started out only from just yung stint lang sa bottom lane now is turning into an almost 4K gold lead here for the side of USJ-R.
Yes, and it looks like there's no stopping USJ-R. They're just stomping through the bot and then top and bot and the top of the Benedicto College's side of the map here. As yun na nga, yung top lane na naman yung third yung matutumba as Leren will be the members fronting and giving vision for the blue buff dito. The wall is just gonna divide the members here from bootcamp just like that. Just one skill from Leren.
Ooh,
there's strike dito to try, but the wild charge will connect onto 2, and that's just gonna be an easy cleanup for Daysama as 2 members fall down for BC. Mag-try dito, so too easy for 23, but he's gets taken down by Celeborge. That's just gonna be a clean 3 for none. Hades, tinitipihan. Inasukan, Flicker to safety by Iggy, and that's just gonna be it.
And yun nga, nakakatakot kay Leren. Grabe, super snappy, instant wild charge sa dalawa, and just taking down 2 of the carries here. And Chas has no choice but to trade out dun sa bottom lane. But still, grabe, the gold lead is still in the favor talaga of USJ-R, as again, looks like another turtle is going to be spawning here, and the positioning dito for the side of USJ-R already ready to pounce. Yung jungle sa kanila na talaga, kahit mismo sa Benedicto College, the Jaguars are, sabi mo palang, ginagawang dangerous yung grass.
Yes, no. The grass is literally dangerous right now. Leren providing vision, separating his enemies, and then just that surprise wild charge, no? It just breaks the day here for BC. And wala na silang makukuha ang farm dito as Chas unable to snowball. Kinukuha na lahat ni Celeborge dito.
And yun nga, it's almost, grabe kasi mas lamang pa sa level si Leren over kay Chas, who's level 8 and Leren's already at level 9. And yun nga, wild charge too!
Knocks up 2 members, feathered airstrike, but there's not gonna be enough damage. Instead, too easy for 23. Will be the first one to fall. Light here from Daysama will be able to save his life by Iggy. Stuns Hades as well. Celeborge goes towards the back lines, finds a kill on towards Super K. There are some members very low. Chas will be able to dash away. Hades not gonna be able to escape though, and that's just gonna be 4 for none. Chas walks away with a sliver of health. USJ-R dominated.
You know what, narinig ko, hindi lang si Celibur yung clip farmer, pati rin yung mga wild shard ni Leren.
Yes.
Nagko-collect siya with those two-man knock-ups with that wild charge.
Yes.
Like, grabe, really snappy. And also very good follow-up here by the rest of the team. They know na, okay, they know, and hindi nakakapag-aggress dito. Oh, but a 5-man Tsunami Slam?
Oh, finds Leren done, but he's gonna be flicker away. Super K gets targeted by Silly Borgi just in the middle of the backline. Mountain Shocker gets dodged easily, and that's just gonna be a quick assassinate on towards 2 for BC. But that's not gonna be enough for USJ-R as they find another kill on towards Shunix. The wild charge does get committed. Oh, Hades, the only one left, but he can't really front this as the carry.
It's just
the
one.
basic attacks is too much. The
5v
base
5v2.
gets targeted, flicker away, but
Ooh,
knock up onto
5-man,
3.
but it's the game
not enough.
one. USJ-R taking BC for a ride dito sa mapa nila, and whew, it's really a strong
Grabe.
showing here for USJ-R. Wow, grabe. It's again, they're really proving talaga that they are the team to beat dito sa league, and whew,
There's a reason why they're at the top sa Group A, no? And the game that we saw, it was more of like a surgical precision method from USJ-R, dissecting DC doon. Like, they know the weakness is just one mistake, as you pointed out in the early game, is one mistake from the marksman doon, the Granger. It got really low, and when USJ-R responded, BC tried to patch it up, but instead it just went spiraling downhill from there.
yun nga actually, and it just goes to show kahit isang mistake lang can lead up to a series of taking the game out of your control. Nawawala yung control basta isang mistake lang. Grabe, do you not feel profound with that wisdom? Naabot mo ba?
Grabe. Yes, indeed. No, that was again well-deserved win for USJ-R. BC. They have to try again. No, they still have another shot at this, since this is a best of 3 series naman. No, so we still have game 2, and let's see, rookie mistake or Jaguars capitalized. This is the question.
Well, again, very good. It could be both actually. It's again kasi these are both new bloods with a little bit of veterans on this side. Kasi hindi naman lang Cheetahs weren't just only puros new bloods. Meron din nila yung team captain nila, si Too Easy for 23. It's actually a veteran galing from last season, and still it's a very even matchup para sa. And again, there's still a chance for Benedicto College, the Cheetahs, to bounce back and take back control of this match series. And actually, as we are going to wait for game 2, we'd love to hear more from the audience, from the sidelines. And for that, we have our lovely host, Nika. Take it away.
Thank you so much for that, casters. And right now, let's take a break from that match. And we have here a player from the USJ-R Jaguars. We have here Rahil or Hisuyam. Hi, Rahil. How are you enjoying the game so far?
I'm so hyped right now today.
So, Rahil, since it's the 3rd week of the CEL, how do you manage your academics and the esports?
Akong gi-manage ang ML sa ganing murag award na nako for the academic. One activity and one game to ML.
Guys, let's take note of that. And now, Rahil, from one player to another, what's the key to victory?
Consistent ra mo dapat niya dili manisib kauban.
Rahil, is there anyone you want to give a shout out to?
Shout out mo sa mga tao diri og mga taga USJ-R.
Thank you so much. And there you have it, si Safi fans, Rahil or Hisuyam from the USJ-R Jaguars. And now let's go back to the game. Casters, take it away.
Actually, thank you so much. Again, shout out daw to consistency. And yun nga, actually, yun talaga yung key moments. Yung not just yung key moment, yung strategy here. Consistent here for the side of USJ. And they have to keep it up so that they can finish the series with another sweep here. And yun nga, I want to give out yung shout sa grabe yung the players talaga of USJ, especially the key controlled aggression, the key control talaga na map, and of course, give it up to Leren. Yun nga,
Oh, wait.
the very,
Yes,
very
MVP.
snappy clip. Marami siyang clips, hindi lang si
Clips,
Sally
yes.
Borge nakuha lang. Grabe, those key wild charges. Getting
Yes.
2 of those, and then yun nga si Shunix, the final wild charge there na bala na rin si Shunix. Like, bam, 1 shot, 1 kill with 0 deaths, which is really interesting as a roam talaga na you come out as with only 0 deaths and so many assists here. And yun nga, and then this is where it all happens. And a very good clip na na-clip si Shunix dito with that wild charge na knock up siya, and Celeborge was there to clean everyone up. And yun nga, para sa iyo, partner, ano yung pwede magawa dito ng BC to avoid getting farmed here by USJ-R?
I think they have to just try and go for counterplays sa drafting na mismo dito, kasi they went for a greedy draft here between 2 marksmans from the one in the jungle and one in the gold lane. So I think either they have to go for the YSS and a fighter in the gold lane, or the YSS gold lane and a fighter for the jungle instead, so that parang kasi mahihirapan yung YSS pag izo-zone out siya ng Grok. Unlike, for example, if you had a fighter jungle instead, then siguro pwede pa pumalag yung isang fighter jungler compared sa YSS.
That is
Sa Grok.
true. And yung greed mismo, actually, it comes from medyo naging disrespectful a little bit yung Benedicto College when it comes to their draft, and also a little bit of their gameplay. Alam na nila Super Key got super low, and then they got forced onto that to make that mistake, and further on, nag-snowball na siya. But still, very good capitalization here by USJ-R to identify the mistakes, finding the key ways to make sure that mistake leads them a win talaga. And yun nga, and para sa'yo Kratos, yung USJ-R, they have the chance to close this out. And of course, who will take Gate 2? Is it going to be Benedicto College, USJ-R, or yung
Someone improved.
bagong-bago Kratos X Nika? Grabe. Kasi nag-ask siya kung single ka.
Someone improved.
And now and of course we still have our WeForge Legends, kasi basta CL WeForge Legends. And yun nga, grabe. Para sa iyo, Kratos, ano yung maiisip mo with that third choice?
Na-shock ako. What the hell?
Uy, it's really surprising para sa iyo na ano. Kaya and of course we still have our second game talaga, and again, it's more than enough time to watch for game 2 to keep this streak. Will USJ-R clean sweep Benedicto College, or will Benedicto College take back and lead us to game number 3?
That's gonna be a question that will be answered in just a few moments, as game 2, the draft day at least, will start as we can see here in 40 seconds dito. Ayun na nga, no, we've talked about DC changing up with their drafting and trying to also do some counterplays in the draft as well. USJ-R, they don't really need to change anything, because everything is just working fine for them, and I think they're doing good. I think the new bloods, they've proven themselves. I think they've shown some capabilities, especially when compared to their predecessors, which have truly proven themselves, such as like Tajiro, and who else?
Yun, actually, and now we are back here for game number 2, the draft here dito. So again, you said na merong counterplay. When you say that, I think you mean yung counter engage dito for the side. And technically, meron their picks for that. Here you have that Mino, especially when you have a very strong dive here. So maybe siguro banning out certain key, but still, iniisip mo pa rin, you have to, you're put into a tough position if you're in Benedicto College. Do you want to ban out mga ways to enable sa USJ-R na mga picks?
Yeah,
But also giving possibility the comfort, kasi from dito pa lang, you have a fanny player dito kay Celeborge 1. Kanina the target ban Celeborge 1 with their core picks. Now we'll have to see if they're still gonna continue with that phase, or will they have to switch it up and actually adapt and adjust.
It's really hard to do targeted bans for USJ-R, as if you haven't known, these players here, they played so many different heroes in the previous season. They are very well versed in a lot of heroes. They've tried so many niche heroes as well. So targeting bans doesn't really work. I think just being generally sound lang sa pagiging draft mo, it's okay to get a decent draft against USJ-R for BC. So targeting bans, I think okay lang naman yung respect bans, no? Like such as the fan. If you don't want to face or against a fan in Celebord, that's fine. But you can't really target ban a person that knows a lot of heroes as well, especially with just a limited 5 bans dito.
So what you're saying is malalim yung champion, yung hero pool.
Yeah,
niya.
hero pool naman.
So water pun ulit. Balik na tayo ulit sa
Be
sa
like
water pun.
water.
Be like water talaga. Be like Kratos. Malalim daw siya. And then narinig mo ba yan, Nika? Malalim daw. He's very deep. And then yun nga, it's going to be the first pick here for USJR. It's the Jushin again, continuing the pattern talaga of that early mid-game tempo dominance talaga. With yung response dito is the Jisun Shin and the Sora here. So for that counter engage, they have their playmaking and they're also their counter engage. Still going pa rin with that Jisun Shin pick. Pwede pa rin ma-flex, pwede siya mag-gold lane or maging jungle here. But now it's going to be the Cho and Matilda. Ooh, again, what you would consider si Cho pwede pupunta sa XP lane. Most likely going to be XP lane as this Matilda is definitely showing their cards na it's gonna be the roam here, the support. Now, I wanna see ano yung mapipili dito for the side. They're still lacking yung core for USJR. They're still trying to find out ano ba talaga yung pwede namin i-supply dito for Celeborge 1. I really want to see, as you said, I want to see the deep champion pool dito for of Celeborge 1. And as we are waiting for Shunix, it's going to be the Eve now taken here for the side of Benedicto College. I know they need to pair it up with a very strong support here, something that can help with the zone control, especially with that real world manipulation, augmenting this composition for the side of Benedicto College.
For USJR, as you said, no, this Cho is gonna be going towards the XP lane, so the mid in Rome is gonna be locked out for now. They're missing the gold laner in the jungle as well. Actually, pwede naman yung Suyo ulit dito if it's not yet banned here by BC. Pero I've seen Celeborge play the Hanzo as well as Lancelot. Anything actually. But instead, yeah, I think Benedicto is gonna opt for this Suyo dito na lang. Sila na lang yung magsusuyo dito as their jungler. And I think this Yisun Shin is just going for the gold lane. So I like this adjustment sa kanilang strategy. So I think this might fare a little bit better than their first game draft.
Yun nga, and it's going to be the Kalia being taken away for the
sorry,
side of...
it was a Suyu ban, sorry.
It was a Suyu pala. So, again, Celeborge ban ulit. It's Celeborge na ano nila na, again, really taking away those key picks here for Celeborge 1. Grabe, this guy has so much, to offer for his team. Already providing so much like targeted bans para sa kanya. And yun nga, still, USJR still lacks a bit more of their on the damage side. Again, Jushin is very strong sa early game, but kailangan siya ng multiple pickups before siya makapag where her damage really shows up.
Yeah.
Again, a lot of crowd control here for the side of USJR. They need to supply that with a follow-up damage. And on the other hand, we have Benedicto. They also have some good setup here for the side with that Sora, and okay, that yung pick up with that Cloud Sweep, then immediately real world manipulation, diba?
Yes. Still confused ko ano yung mga actually. Kali. Pwede depende sa jungler dito, and that's going to be the Pakito jungle.
Ooh, okay, and yun nga si Harith now. This is very interesting, very spicy actually here with that Moskov already going up against that Harith. Actually, yun nga, the damage is there. You have the Cho and you have a Pakito starting off with that very strong early game talaga. And then you have now again somewhat of a more balanced, like more very team fight, very scaling version, especially with that Harith. But
Yes.
still, hindi mo pa rin discount rin yung the side of USJR with their scaling kasi with that Moskov.
Yeah.
Once with that spear of destiny, just going for that global on top of the global impact both sa Yisun Shin sa Benedicto College. They really want that map scan.
Yeah.
Sa Pero parang Kratos, ano yung maisip mo na parang mangyayari dito sa match na to? Will USJR take this all up, or will Benedicto finally get their first win?
So hard to say kasi if USJR they don't become aggressive sa early game. No? If ever they become aggressive but they fail their aggressiveness sa early game, baka pwede sila mag-snowball. Pero I think knowing USJ-R, I think na sobrang lason talaga ng pick nila ngayon yung Pakito. You will see later kung gaano kalasan yung isang Pakito, lalo na pa sa jungle kasi he has received some recent buffs naman, no, in the recent patches. It's pretty unknown to some players pero sobrang kate ng isang Pakito na sa ngayong patch ngayon. And we will see that soon in just a few moments,
yes,
ladies and gentlemen.
And we are now heading into game number 2. Will USJ-R take this for the clean sweep, or will Benedicto College have their day in the sun and get their first win?
Yes, welcome to the Land of Dawn, gentlemen. This is a match between USJ-R BC. Game number 2 with USJ-R up ahead 1 game. Match point for them. Chas. Harasan dito ni Daysama. Too easy for 23 on the backup as well. In the guiding wind, will let Daysama just quickly disengage as the rest of the members here go for some.
Alright, and they're still continuing talaga the pattern ng kanina to really target out si Chas on that Eason Shin. Again, still very much trying to make that Selly Borge here, going for that, or trying to get as much small leads, that trying to balloon them into bigger leads. Very much just like in game 1, and you have the picks for that. You have the Jushin providing so much pressure already with the zone control. Again, si too easy for 23. Parang is always constantly getting spotted out here by but then Leren already so much utility with that early invade. Providing so much protection with that guiding wind, but Age a little bit forward.
Pasok dito si Daysama, knocks out 2 members with the help of by AG. Will take down Hades dito. Too easy for 23. Has to use the flicker out, but the flicker in with the way of the dragon will be able to secure the kill on towards the Khalid. And sinabuan ng buha dito. Shunix finds a revenge kill on towards Daysama. That's gonna at least help alleviate some of the leads that USJ-R has already on this early in the game.
And a very good force here, especially for this early first turtle talaga. And yun ba, that was still without Celeborge 1. That was just with Daysama using
Celeborge. May mahanap siya. Mountain Shocker on Chas is gonna get used to reward manipulation. Napapalapag as well. But Celeborge 1, napapaasim siya dito, and the layering of the real world manipulation of Mountain Shocker will be enough to take down that core for USJ-R.
And actually, something to keynote here, it's actually yung Jushin by Iggy taking the XP lane for that. It's a XP lane Jushin while it's Daysama on the show. So again, really showing yung flexibility dito sa USJ-R with that mid lane show, and Leren on that Matilda, providing so much pressure and tempo. Like again, palagi silang sa mukha ni Chas, always in their face, always threatening to pressure him. And yun nga, already Daysama, Wave the Dragon.
420 today gets kicked back on towards 3 members of USJ-R, and that's just gonna be the Khalid's life for free. Oh, not for free. That's gonna be the Wave the Dragon. Pero ayun na nga, and that's gonna be another win for USJ-R. Chas gets spotted out. Shunpo na lang ang palabas dito si Daysama. Mountain Shocker gets committed as well to reveal some of the enemy's locations dito.
Yes, and again, Chas has to use that ult defensively just to show if meron bang play mangyayari dito. And yun nga, that was a very good bait here by USJ-R. Now with that key map scan ult, wala na. Again, Shunix.
Kondo with the flicker out will be able to save his life dito. Grabe yung instinct dito ni Marimo Shunix naka-turn on.
Meanwhile, Super K.
Special instinct.
Meanwhile, with Super K, with a little bit of help of Chas, is able to push back Zayid back into his turret. But still, it's still 1K gold lead pa rin for the side of Benedicto of USJ-R. And this is starting to see like game 1 ulit with Chas not being able to snowball, and this is what you want sana for the side. Kasi again, wala pa dito si
Eagle by Leren will not be able to connect to Chas. The real manipulation nilabag under the safety of the turret by Iggy. Papasok na dito. Meanwhile, the top lane, Super K finds a kill on towards Zayed. Knock up dito kay parang too easy for 23. It's successfully taken down with the help of the rest of the members here of USJ-R. 1-for-1. Super K though, napatay niya si Zayed solo.
And there's so much of that glimpse from Daysama just being so active, being so aggressive, and parang nahihirapan makahinga dito yung Benedicto College.
Yes.
Always, kasi nakita ko, hindi actually nag-engage yun si Celiborge. Kinuha lang niya yung blue buff dito ni Chas and then escapes away through the real world manipulation. And then it's actually Daysama making these key plays happen with the way of the dragon and by Egg just following up. And if ever naman nandun si Leren just for a quick escape. And then again, again 1K gold lead now still for USJ-R. Still, the rest of the side lanes are trying to push in as much as possible to try to even out. But still, papuntang snowball na dito yung USJ-R.
Yeah, and I agree, but here in the bottom lane, Daysama and Hades just spots each other out. Sinuntok lang yung isa't isa, hello, and then umalis na kaagad. Critical mid-game for now, considering USJ-R. They're slowing down just a little bit kasi ayaw nila maulit yung death ni Celiborge doon.
And yun nga, actually, this is very, again, the team of USJ-R going trying to make this. Oh, but a dive here.
Suntok ni Celiborge and he's gonna be able to take down Hades. Dito 2CZ23 nilapag ng real world manipulation. He won't get saved though. Balikan, may paikot dito ang USJ-R. Flicker out from Unix. 6th instinct, grabe na talaga dito.
And it's always palagi nasa mukha, either sisipain ka or susuntukin ka ni Celiborge. Either way, hindi ka talaga makaka-escape kasi grabe, this aggression of USR. They really want to clean sweep talaga Benedicto College. However, there's still some potential here kasi while that is happening on the top bot side, yung top side, si Harriet, yung Zayed had to be forced back with Super K, low chunking out Zayed.
Then Shocker will get spotted out. Flicker in by Daysama, Wave the Dragon. Pero nasa pailalim pa ng Torre. Raging Sandstorm dito. Leren will be able to flicker out to safety, but Daysama will fall down under the hands of Super K. And that's just gonna be 1 for none in favor for BC. This is what Benedicto has been looking for in this series.
But a little bit of greed here na dito showing na for USJ-R with Daysama going for that way of the ground flicker play to try to give up. But it's actually Super K yung nakakuha ng shutdown ni Daysama, and that's not who you want to give it to kasi again, once that Harriet gets enough gold talaga, he can make use out of it talaga. But still, it's still a tall ask pa rin for the side of Benedicto College to take this game back with with this double marksman comp. Again, as you mentioned, yung double marksman comp dito here, Crimson Beacon being
used.
Looks
like 2EZ23 gets knocked up here by Iggy. Will there be enough damage? Will there manipulation? Nilapag na nga 2EZ23 will be able to walk away.
Super K!
Leren falls down by Iggy. Falls down as well. Si Zayed nandito na iwan sa ilalim. Strip to Dragon, but it's not gonna be enough to escape. And 3 members have fallen down for USJ-R. Celiborge and Daysama will find a back up kill on towards Unix. Super K to walk away unscathed. 3-4-1. 7-7.
But still, Super K na. Still, nakita mo yan. It could have been a clean ace here for the side of USR, but still, si Super K was there to take it back from the clutches talaga of USR for Benedicto College. Like, grabe, you cannot underestimate, especially with that upcoming gold lead. Oh, and already, mayroon Wave the Dragon.
Yeah, Wave the Dragon on towards 2EZ23. He will be able to get taken down though. Celiborge will fall under the Zaman Force dito ni Super K, and that's just gonna be a 1-for-1. I don't think if that's worth it because Celiborge is your core and 2EZ is just a roamer.
And yun nga, si Super K is now collecting all of these shutdowns na. And yun nga, this is what you have to avoid here if you're USJ-R. You have to stop, you have to learn to control. As sabi pa lang, the aggression is there, but they need to control it or else they might give this back to Benedicto College. Again, they have a solid position right now, but still, si Chas, even though he did not have a good early game, is still finding resources sa side lanes. And yun nga, all to actually na-push out ng dalawang sides dito ng Benedicto College sa towers ng USJ-R.
Yes, and both roamers here just spotting each other dito sa bandang mid lane. Nothing I think really happening right now, as I think USJ just realized na this game can get out of their hands pretty quickly. Especially pag tumaba na yung Super K, si Harit.
Yun nga, walang magagawa pag mataba na yung wallet ng Super K. Kasi again, we've seen Harit carry this game very, very much, especially in the gold lane talaga. Once ma-accelerate to, hihirapan nila kahit even with the amount of damage ni Celiborge 1. But still, you cannot discount it in the USJR. They still have secured themselves a very healthy gold lead. But parang Now,
Mounted
look,
Shocker.
it's starting to shrink now with almost that even na kasi the shutdowns collected by Super K. Still, medyo na a little bit of a gap was created with that 1K, but still, Super K, unstoppable na kanina. And with a Purify, the amount of damage that this Harriet will pump out is nothing to be laughed at talaga.
Yes, and now that the Lord has spawned, looks like USJ-R wants to focus onto the hero. Circling Eagle will connect onto some members of Backline Real World Manipulation, but the members of the USJ-R has walked away. Celeborge won't walk away safely though, as Zayed falls down. Solo kill on towards top lane against Chaz and B. Benedicto College. What has happened, USJ-R?
They are fighting back na talaga kasi Super K is now in the fray, making sure, and that's not even without pa si Chaz, who has been silently farming, secretly gaining resources. And yun nga, if they cannot lock down, they cannot burst down this Harriet, Benedicto College will take over. They will get ahead, especially sa pag-abante with that Harriet. And this is now getting very excited. Now already, Holy Crystal purchased now for Super K. The damage is now gonna be unbelievable for the side of Benedicto College. Oh, Super K just deletes Daysama while underneath the torre. Grabe, USJ-R, they are slowly losing control of the lead that they built kanina.
Yes, the Zaman Force will help to burst down the tanky Cho on the mid lane doon. And yun na nga, the snowballing Super K dito. It's gonna be kind of hard for USJ-R to come back from this match. But it's still gonna get over. Konti lang pa naman yung gold disadvantage dito ng USJ-R. But PC, they have a solid advantage. Kaya nilang kunin tong game na to.
Yun nga, and it's their game to lose na taga for Benedicto College with that 2K gold lead here na for Benedicto College. Grabe, 11 is to 8 here for the side of for USJ-R to BC. And again, the Lord being taken out, sinolo ni Celeborge 1, and yun nga, they need to make these key plays happen. They need to find the really good cloud sweeps here. And also Super K. Oh, already Super K. But Celeborge shuts it down!
Grabe yung burst doon ni Celeborge, but the real one manipulation will be able to track it down. Celeborge, and he falls down. Zayed in the backline though will quickly rip apart Shunix as the rest of the members here from BC.
Chaz.
To easy 423. He's gonna be able to flicker away Hades, and Chaz will target down. Si Zayed na lang yung natitira dito. Concealed play from 2easy 423. He gets pushed back. Zayed flicker and the dash away, but it's not good enough. Maniac for Chaz as Benedicto College sweep USJ-R.
And pasekreto lang to si Jazz. Kanina, he was forced out, bullied out dito by Daysama. Now, he got the Maniac. Grabe, secretly farming. This is what happens when you actually prioritize resources and objectives as a player. And yun nga, it paid off. Kasi even if si Super K nawala, na burst down by Celeborge 1, you still have Chaz to clean it up. And yun, this is what they did. And still, the gold lead now is still in the favor na ngayon of Benedicto College. And yun, Shunix already getting some defensive items now. Waiting na rin pa also for Super K to also start building defensively, making sure hindi siya nababurst down again with Celeborge 1. Because once that happens, Way of the Dragon, the Purify.
Grabe yung combo doon. Super K still doesn't have to Purify available, and that combo will be able to take his life. 30 seconds, and then the next Lord will spawn. Super K, aabot pa siya dito. Dalawa yung mananock up dito from the side of BC. The manipulation nila pag nga Raging Sunstorm as well. It looks like USJ-R, they're gonna disengage. They're happy with beating 2 ultimates here from Benedicto College.
And yun, I really want to point out talaga the good timing kasi it was almost there. Actually, ilang seconds na lang before yung Purify, and a really good read dito of Daysama to make that play happen, so that while the Lord is going to spawn here, they can actually take positions na yung USJ-R, and again, really take back that but yun nga, there's so much pressure here. Daysama medyo isolated na.
Tamaan na siya dito ni Parik Chaz, and that's gonna take down the show. Dito, Leren, circling Eagle will knock 3 members out, but there's no follow-up. Down Force will be used dito. It's gonna be the Lord that's gonna take the brunt of the damage here from Benedicto College, and that's gonna be it. By Iggy has to use his ultimate. That's not gonna be enough to escape Chaz. Dito gets knocked up, but the basic attack will take him down. Celeborge, Blazing Sandstorm, papunta dito. Shunix, matatarget dito. Celeborge does have that shield. Zayed, he's gonna find the kill on towards Shunix sa bandang likuran. Si Hades, sinusuntok-suntok dito with that cloud sweep, but it's just gonna be disengaged as USJ-R, they lose that Lord fight.
Yun nga, Zayed trying to salvage the fight talaga, trying to at least get back something. But yun nga, very, very good naging coordination dito. They know to close now back up, and as the Lord is gonna charge down dito sa mid lane, they were gonna lose down their one protection dito sa mid lane, and with the rest of the lanes starting to sync up. But still, very good here. Celiborge going to look for something here, but still very, very dito, very good dito.
Celiborge will find Hades dito. He gets really low. The Queen's Wings was not enough to save his life. Chaz, Immortality gets buffed too easy for 23. Walking away by Iggy. He does
Super
not
K.
have mana, but he's able to knock off Chaz dito, and he takes down 2. As USJ-R, the Spear of Destruction does not connect to Eagle. That's the real manipulation nila. Pagka Super K will fall down. Si Shunix patakbo under the turret, but Moskov will be able to take him down successfully. That's gonna be a wipeout for USJ-R. Ito na ata yung hinahanap ng USJ-R to come back from this match.
And yun nga, and you're right, it's Zayed overheating na rin for the side of Rogue, taking the control, taking the reins now, and Zayed already, kung gaano siya mahirap patayin kanina, now it's gonna get even harder with that Rose Gold Meteor picking up a very good key defensive item here. Super K, wow, was dashing back and forth, and actually it almost looked promising na for the side of Benedicto College, looking like it, but Zayed was in the fight, pumping out so much of the damage,
Yes.
and just carrying the rest of the damage portfolio dito sa USJ.
And at this point, gold difference doesn't really matter kasi most of the heroes from both teams are already at their full items, no? At this point in the game, 16 minutes, at baka aabot na ulit tayo dito ng 30 minutes for our game 2. We will see, ladies and gentlemen, both teams do have late game heroes naman dito, no? With the Harith and the Wise S. Dito din from the Moscow, no?
Yes, it's all about sino yung makakapag face check ng grass without getting burst down. Yun nga, the grass is green, the grass is dangerous. Sino? Okay, pero yun nga, si by AJ is actually very good for clearing those bushes, those grass. Hindi masyadong dangerous para sa kanya kasi
And BC, they do have a slight advantage dito though. Nasa kanila yung inhibitor turret ng mid lane dito from USJ-R. And looks like Moskov is gonna push down the bottom turret dito, while Chess will try to defend it ngayon. 7 seconds until the next Lord will spawn, guys.
oh nga, yun nga. And I love that they're actually playing around Zayed. Who knows that this is their key damage portfolio talaga. But, trying to make trying happening here dito for the side of Benedicto. But again, really good disengage. Okay, kasi they somehow still a show, no matter how much na, it's still a very, very tanky hero. And yun nga, Bayagi, Chaz, actually waiting in the wings.
Chaz
Gets
will
a
go
beacon.
towards Chaz, but he's gonna dash away to safety. Lord already a very low HP dito. Papasok na kasi Chaz. The Circling Eagle will connect onto many people. Raging Sandstorm will take down Leren dito, but so Chaz will fall down the Lord at low HP. It's gonna be Selling 4G who finalizes that kill, and it's just gonna be a 2-for-1 in favor for USJ-R as they find the right footing in this match.
And it's now the battle of the marksmen na talaga. You have yung Chaz dito, Chaz and Super K trying to get as much people out from USJ-R, but nandito si Zayed really taking the game back to the reins of USJ-R. Grabe, so much of the damage being pumped up kasi nandun sa kanya yung mga buffs. All of the plays are being centered around Zayed. Grabe, this control with the Lord pushing now sa top lane and the rest of kasi again, si Chaz kanina nakapag-farm siya. Also si Zayed rin. Nakakapag-farm rin siya, providing so much resources, and now it's paying off with the team fight capabilities.
Yes, very well said, and we have seen this before from Benedicto College, yung nakukulong sila sa kanilang base, no, and parang they're like scared, they're not realizing na their hero's strength pero is not malag dito. The Lord is, however, marching in the top lane though. Manatee Tracker gets used by Shaz dito, baited out by Zayed, and Iggy will have to use his ultimate as well. And the Lord breaks down the inhibitor turrets at top lane, and that's gonna be a 1-for-1 for inhibitor turrets dito, both BC and USJ-R.
It's true. It's the mid lane inhibitor turret for USJ-R, but the top lane for the Benedicto College Cheetahs yung mawawala dito. And yun nga, the lanes are being pushed now here. The ball is in the USJ's court talaga. It's their game to lose this time. Again, still, it's the battle of the marksman talaga. Where will Super K out damage, or will USJ-R Zayed find the clean sweep dito for some from Benedicto College?
We'll see, no, kung kaya pa dito ng Benedicto College to squeeze more gas from that mid-game power spike nila into the late game as the next Lord will spawn in 60 seconds.
Yes, 1 minute. And yun nga, by Iggy now buying that immortality again. The defensive items are coming out, and the windows for execution gets tighter and tighter here for each team. So says again, late game talaga, these two teams have so much damage potential. It only takes at least 1 second lang the moment, but yun, they're trying to probe each other's defenses, their weakness, really showing talaga how much these teams really care about the game and really want, determined to really win this game, both having to prove something.
Yes. And 24 seconds left until the next Lord will spawn with no results na pag-probe sa kanilang defenses doon. I think the Lord will force out a fight or at least Lord dance dito from both teams.
And yun nga, that's true. 10 seconds till the next. And possibly what could be the final Lord here, it's the evolved Lord na for both of these teams. Each one could possibly end the game with a GG push here. But yun, grabe, the positionings here for USJ-R as they are taking their positions here for that possible Lord take here. Now, again, PC is there, ready for any engages, ready for any miraculous angle, but Daysama is really chunked out here, but yun, there's the protection of that immortality. He has to recall and then has to rejoin here, but very good footing na nagbigay dito for Benedict.
He gets knocked up into the backline by Iggy. He has to use his ultimate. The Lord, it's gonna be Leren who takes down the Lord, but Super K finds skill out towards Celiborgi. Daysama in towards Zilizi 423. The immortality gets popped. So far, Celiborgi lang yung isang casualty, but the independent third of the bottom lane dito ng BC will fall down as walang nag-def dito. Still a big, grabe doon si Leren, nalashit niya yung Lord.
While all the attention nandun sa marksmen at sa junglers, si Leren had the key clutch to secure that Lord for his team. And now, yun nga, this is the evolved Lord coming down, pushing the top lane, and now they have to play defensively ulit dito for Benedicto College if they want a chance to get this to game 3. Shunix trying to wave clear as much as possible. Really positive. Good hook. Grabe, Super K. The amount of shielding. Halos half ng HP niya. Actually, puro shield na lang. And that's going to be not just yung defensive but yung damage potential ni Super K. For amount, how much yung shielding niya, but that's also the amount of damage he can pump out here. But again, not to discount si Zayed, just waiting in the wings with that spear of destruction, just ready to engage and actually go to town with the rest of Benedicto College. Again, battle of the marksmen talaga dito. Battle of the auto attackers.
Yes, no, checking out the items, we have almost all heroes in their locked item stages now, with exception for by Iggy, who's I think trying to go for a Winter Crown or a Demon's Wings. We'll see. But right now, 60 seconds until the next Lord will spawn for RCS. Both teams are trying to find each other's footing or like probing each other's defenses up for right now.
And I want to point out actually a little bit on the items here. You don't really see that much Chastise Pauldron here. Kasi you have to note rin, there's not much actually attack speed heroes dito for the side of Benedicto College. Kasi for example, si Chaz is more about crits, all about that defense talaga, trying to switch between the melee and then basta you try to get as many crits as much as possible in the burst. But yun, Zayed try to find Chaz here and
napamaling pwesto si Chaz dun na, and that's gonna be a big kill. USJ-R, that might be their cue to try and end this as they don't have one of the core members here from Benedicto College. 50 seconds is a long time here.
Yun nga, but still Super K is still there to provide of that damage. They just need to enable Super K to provide. Oh, Daysama, 25% ng HP nakuha agad already.
Circling Eagle will knock out 2 members here from the side of Benedicto College.
Yes, but will they make the push here? But yun nga, they will just take the mid lane tower and then have to go back. You just to get all the base exposed dito for the side of Benedicto College. Playing for that, trying to make the defensive plays here for Benedicto College, trying to force them out here. Still cutting off possible rotations for the Lord challenge here, and yun nga, Benedicto College has no choice but to just watch as another evolved Lord is taken.
Oh no, BCU. Bakit kaya pumalag? Daysama gets really low. Shunix dito sa patang likuran gets assassinated by Celiborg. Meanwhile, may bawi dito. Si Super K, si Chas, kakabuhay lang. Mountain Shocker gets used though. Spear of Destruction. I don't think papasok na ata siya dito. Chas still has that Mountain Shocker available. No, but the Lord is marching in the mid lane.
Yes, and it looks like this could be the final push here for USJ-R to get that clean sweep. But again, Super K, watch Super K making ano yan, Super K at si Chas take this game clutches back because they do have the damages. Ooh, Bayegi, Zaman Force being used already. The Crimson Peak used as a response. The Lord is going, hammering in.
Maglalaki na ata ng Tori. Hades gets really low as well. Zayed almost gets bursted down, but he's gonna be able to flicker out. Super K gets pinned to the base, and it's gonna be game.
The end of it's the USJ-R keeping up their streak, proving once and for all that they are still, no matter what Team A, Team B, they are still the undefeated champions pa rin of the league. Hindi naman champions, but still undefeated. They are the ones, the undefeated kings right now of the Sasaki Esports League. And yun nga, the Jaguars, they roared. They have proven their expectations that they will continue to maintain the legacy of the zero losses streak dito. And honestly, good pa rin for Benedicto College, really stalling the game.
Yes.
Really trying. Super K! Grabe, Super K and Chas keeping the game afloat for Benedicto College. And respect to those two players kasi really important talaga that they were able to find the ways to keep it together for them. But very good strong showings for both of these teams. And yun nga, we cannot discount talaga the Cheetahs kahit despite the standings suggest.
Yeah, mid-game power spike there from Super K. Really helpful for BC to try and prolong the game. They had their chances there, but unfortunately, USJ-R is just USJ-R, man.
Yun nga, it's as you said, USJ-R, man. That's true. And of course, we would love to hear more from the side of the players, and the person that is perfect for that is none other than our host, Kaz Renren. Take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, we just witnessed an exciting match between USJ-R Jaguars and BC Cheetahs. And we would like to extend our congratulations to BC Cheetahs for fighting up until the very end. And now, I am joined by the dominators of the game, USJ-R Jaguars! Guys, kumusta man? How's the match?
Lingaw ra siya actually since mailan din niya kay Saba bitaw kay nila.
So my question is, Leren, ikaw man jud ang roam sa game. You showed you're very agile, very swift, and very tough roam sa inyong team. I will ask you a question. What was your mindset during that intense match?
Actually, among focus na jud kay ma-enjoy na mo ang match as long as nga madaog ni. Maura.
Enjoy jud no, bahala pildi or daog, basta as long as we enjoy, laban lang. And based on your question, based on your answers, what is your strategy and game plan for you to control the flow of the battle and gain the favor on your side? Since grabe jud early game, nagpakita na mo aggressiveness, nagpakita na mo sa inyong objectives, inyong goal nga mauna, maka-kill mo, maka-push mo. Unsa man yung strategy, unsa man yung game plan?
Kuha lang, like, if usay focusan na mo sa mga practice o kuan, focus na dyan sa goal with discipline.
It shows jud nga inyong practice really pays off. So, last, do you have anyone in mind to give a shout out, guys?
Shout out lang ko sa mga friends diya.
Shout out sa mga USJ-R fans. Wala ko tingog kay Saba kay Miss Combs.
Laban lang jud ta.
Shout out sa mga friends, sa mga nananaw. Og mga sponsor sa USJ-R, Crimson. Silang tanan, wala ko tingog.
Shout out sa mga friends and families na nanonood sa bahay, and thank you for continuing to support us.
Shout out sa families and friends nako and my baby.
And for you, your shout out
sa friends, family, relatives, and sa kuya.
So thank you, players, for being here, and your hard work's really paid off. I know that was a battle that everyone will never forget. So once again, this is your Hindi Gugmang host, and we will see you there. And this is your host, Kazu Renren, for Sisafi Esports League Season 4, where we forge legends. Casters, take it away.
Roar, Celeborge, I relate talaga. Grabe, parang ako rin naubusan na rin ng boses. However, still, big shout. Actually, you know what? Parang nasasawad ako sa shoutout. This is a library. Bakit magsha-shoutout? Dapat nagbabasa.
Okay.
And of course, thank you so much. Grabe. That match talaga is so... I'm just so... Puno pa rin ako ng energy from sobrang. Pinakain tayo. Especially, again, Leren taking that second MVP here. Grabe, straight. Again, big shout to this IGL nila. Yung veteran nila who is taking this team of new bloods and taking them to greater heights. Now, of course, big shout rin to also Benedicto College. Again, I want to mirror talaga na this very a mirrored lineup. You have a veteran on both sides.
And new bloods.
Yes, it's a mix of old and new, and really it's really impressive yung pinakita natin. Especially sa game number 2, yung resilience of both. Napakita talaga nila. Going back to the keys to victory talaga. They really did show their positive mindset, yung calmness of the mind. Nag-meditate sila. They become like water. And then and actually netted them the clean sweep dito. But again, Benedicto College still so much potential there.
Yeah, they definitely have potential, especially to some heroes here. But we have the highlights of the match, Game 2 match here, replaying right now.
Yun nga, here actually dito again, really homing again. Daysama, hindi na-surprise rin ako na nagawang mid lane yung Cho.
Yeah.
Again, with that Matilda providing so much. And they really continue talaga the pattern of really securing the early game here. And almost actually, it really worked out for them. This could have honestly gone, but still, Super K collecting tatlong shutdowns here, managed to take that. Well, Chas was secretly farming, even though si Chas was zoned out, was farmed out.
Yeah.
Celeborge won. Grabe. Secretly also being a secret agent na bursting down si Unix, hindi makapaggamit ng real world manipulation. Still, again, very close fight. These two teams have really proven their expectations talaga. They have really gone above and beyond, especially for this baby Jaguars. Baby sila, pero sabi nila, nag-flow pa rin yung dugo ng kabangis ng Jaguars actually. And yeah, really, grabe, this was a really long game and really continuing talaga the pattern of this clean sweep here for USJ-R. Ooh, can't wait for next week actually, yung the patterns here na makikita natin, the storylines that are gonna develop more. And yun nga, actually, I wanted to point out the surprising lack of Chastise Pauldrons kasi hindi naman talaga need talaga yung Chastise Pauldrons here kasi hindi na masyado attack speed reliant heavy yung the side of Benedicto College with those burst level. But yun, Kratos, ano yung impression mo? You personally know naman actually yung USR, you have played with them.
Yeah.
Yes. Ngayon you're showing. Ano yung impression mo na ngayon sa kanila, especially with Leren leading these?
Mas magaling pa ako kay Leren.
Ay, wow, grabe. Super. I love the humble god pala si Kratos.
Joke like
yes, he's a deep guy and also very humble. Our man Kratos. Nika, pay attention, pay notes. And yun nga, grabe. Now, tumatawa ka?
No, nothing.
Grabe. And yun, it's going to be that game talaga, the last game for this.
Yes.
And whew, what a way to close out the day. And the best one to close out the is going to be, of course, going back to our
host.
lovely host,
Kaz
Renren. Take us away. Take it away and also take us away.
Congratulations to our winners for today's matches. Congratulations to USC Warriors, UC Main Webmasters, UCLM Webmasters, and last but not the least, the USJ-R Jaguars. And also congratulations for our contenders, our challengers. Thank you guys for putting up a good fight until the very end. So as we will end our today's MLBB battles, It was very intense, di ba? It was very hype. It was very hugyaw. Sige, kong shagit dito sa stage because of how hype the game is. And now, we will set our eyes on tomorrow's Valorant competition. Let's give it up for the match 1, USJ-R Jaguars versus USPF Panthers. Match 2, BC Cheetahs versus UCLM Webmasters. Match 3, City White Stallions going up against UC Main Webmasters. And the last but not the least, UPC Fighting Maroons versus CITU Wildcats. Thank you for the wonderful support, guys. Thank you for the cheer. Thank you for the hype. It was a very fight na ato jung tan-aw karon nga adlaw, no? But before we end our game, our program, I would like to thank our hinigugmang sponsors. Thank you for your utmost trust and support because without you guys, this event will never be possible. A very special thanks to Virginia Food Incorporated, Basta Hotdog, Virginia. Smart Communications, live more today with Smart. PC Express for all your digital needs. PLDT Homes, leading inspiring Filipinos to create a new, better tomorrow. Crayon Lab, your one-stop shop for premium prints and custom designs. Puso Pilipinas, Smart Sports, and also to our beloved venue partner, CITU LRAC. Thank you guys for your utmost support and love of this game. So once again, thank you so much for being with us. This is your host, Kazu Renren, and this is Sisapi Esports League Season 4, where we forge legends. Have a great day and good luck, everyone.